Brothers and sisters, let me ask you a question. Have you ever forgotten where you put your keys or the name of someone you love and wondered if your mind was beginning to betray you? That fear is real, and it lives quietly in many of us as the years roll by. But hear me when I say, your mind is not meant to crumble like dry leaves in autumn. No, your mind is a garden, and like any garden, it depends on what you feed it. When you pass 60, the world tries to whisper that you are slowing down, that you should expect to forget, expect to stumble, expect to fade. But you are not called to fade, my dear ones. You are called to flourish. And the path to that flourishing begins at the table. One bite at a time. I tell you plainly, what you place in your mouth becomes the architect of your tomorrow. A handful of nuts, a bright berry, a plate of leafy greens. These are not just foods. They are builders of memory, guardians of clarity, protectors of joy. They fight the battles inside your body that you cannot see. They build bridges across the fog that tries to take your mind. When I read The Wisdom of the Body by Sherwin Newland, I was reminded that our flesh is not separate from our spirit. The choices we make for our body shape the way our spirit shines. Every grape, every seed, every spoonful of fish oil is a vote for your tomorrow. It is a declaration that you are still here and still worthy of strength. Brothers and sisters, do not think this is only about the body. This is also about the dignity of your soul. Eating well is saying, I will not let my mind be stolen before it's time. I will not allow the candle of my memory to flicker out because I was careless with the flame. Ask yourself each morning, what can I eat today that will honor the mind God has given me? Ask yourself, what can I choose that will give me the power to speak the names of my grandchildren, to recall the hymns of my childhood, to hold tight to the stories of my life? The answer is often simple, but it requires discipline. It requires love. We are not what we have lost. We are what we choose to nourish. Every bite is a prayer. Every meal is a promise. Brothers and sisters, let us eat in such a way that our minds do not scatter, but instead gather wisdom, clarity, and joy all the days of our lives. And remember this, your body may grow older, but your spirit is ageless. Nourish the body, sharpen the mind, and your spirit will continue to rise. Like a song that refuses to be silenced. Brothers and sisters, let me linger with you on this truth. The food we eat daily shapes the sharpness of our minds. Think of your brain as a lantern. It is capable of casting a wide, brilliant light into every corner of your life, into your memories, your decisions, your laughter, and your love. But that lantern will not burn on its own. It needs fuel. And the fuel you give it each day is nothing more and nothing less than the food you choose to eat. We often imagine that the mind is separate from the plate, that thinking belongs to the spirit, while eating belongs to the flesh. But the two are married. What you chew today becomes the energy of your thoughts tomorrow. A diet of sugar and salt and careless choices clouds the glass of your lantern, dimming your light until the world around you grows hazy. But a diet rich in color, greens, purples, reds, the natural palette of the earth. Polishes that glass, allowing your mind to shine clearer, brighter, sharper. Every morsel of food is a messenger. Some whisper life, others whisper decline. Brothers and sisters, when you eat walnuts, blueberries, salmon, or a handful of seeds, you are feeding your neurons, protecting your memory, honoring the house of your mind. But when you let processed foods, fried foods, and empty calories rule your table, you invite fog, confusion, and forgetfulness to make themselves at home. This is why I say, the food you eat daily is not a small matter. It is a choice with eternal echoes. It is not simply breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It is an investment, a deposit into the bank of your future. For every meal asks a silent question. Do you want to remember? Do you want to stay awake in the fullness of your life? Do you want to keep your lantern burning? So, let us eat with intention. Let us eat with reverence. For in each bite, you are shaping not only your body, but the very sharpness of your mind, the clarity of your tomorrow, the steadiness of your memory, the brightness of your spirit. Brothers and sisters, after 60, the brain thrives on nourishment just as much as the body. Many people think growing older means surrendering the mind, as if memory and clarity must slip away with the passing years. But I tell you, age is not the enemy, neglect is. Just as your heart beats faithfully and your lungs rise and fall with every breath, your brain continues to hunger for care. It still longs to be fed, still yearns to be strengthened, still waits for you to give it what it needs. Imagine a garden left unattended. The soil is rich, but if nothing is planted, weeds take over. So it is with the brain. After 60, it does not wither from years alone. It withers when we stop nourishing it. But when we water it with wholesome foods, when we enrich it with colorful fruits, fresh vegetables, whole grains, and healthy oils, it blooms with surprising strength. It can still grow new connections, still sharpen its focus, still cradle memory like a treasure chest holding jewels. Brothers and sisters, your body and your mind are partners in this journey. You may think food only fills your stomach, but no, food travels farther. It touches the mind. It lifts the spirit. A simple bowl of oats with berries in the morning is more than breakfast. It is a shield for your memory. A piece of salmon at supper is more than a meal. It is a promise to your neurons that you will not abandon them. So do not believe the lie that the brain grows silent after 60. It is waiting for your care. It is waiting for your love. Feed it, and it will reward you with clarity in your thoughts, steadiness in your speech, and a memory strong enough to hold the names, the stories, and the wisdom of a lifetime. Brothers and sisters, let us sit with this truth simple. Natural foods are often the greatest medicine. In our world today, we are surrounded by bottles and pills, advertisements and promises of quick fixes. We are told that health comes from something manufactured, something sealed in plastic, something bought at a counter. But wisdom has always lived in the earth itself. The Creator placed healing in the seeds, in the roots, in the fruits that grow beneath the sun. Think of the walnut. Small, humble, wrinkled like the human brain. Yet inside, it carries oils and nutrients that protect the very organ it resembles. Or, consider the blueberry, no larger than the nail of your thumb, yet brimming with antioxidants that sweep away the rust of time from your memory. These foods are not complicated brothers and sisters. They do not need labels with 20 unpronounceable ingredients. They do not require prescriptions or side effect warnings. They are gifts, pure, clean, ancient. When you eat what is simple, you return to harmony with your body. A handful of seeds, a serving of leafy greens, a drizzle of olive oil, these are not luxuries. These are lifelines. These foods remind us that the medicine we often search for in a bottle has always been growing quietly in the fields and gardens. As Hippocrates once said on ancient medicine, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." That wisdom has echoed for centuries because it is true. We often underestimate the power of what is plain. We look for miracle cures, but overlook the miracles that sit on our plates. Brothers and sisters, the potato pulled from the soil, the apple hanging from a branch, the lentil simmered in a pot. These are not ordinary. They are extraordinary. They heal. They strengthen. They restore. And I tell you this, choosing the natural over the artificial is more than nutrition. It is a spiritual act. It is saying, I trust what the earth has given me. I honor the design of creation. I believe healing can be simple, because simplicity carries its own kind of power, and nature has never failed to provide what we truly need. So let us not despise what is small, what is plain, what is natural. For within that simplicity lies the strength to sharpen the mind, the energy to move the body, and the medicine to carry us gracefully into the years ahead. Brothers and sisters, eating for the brain is an act of self-respect and self-love. Too often, we treat food as nothing more than a way to silence hunger, to fill a plate, to pass the time. But food is far more than fuel. It is a message you send to yourself every single day. When you choose what nourishes, you are saying, I value my mind. I value my life. I honor myself enough to care. Think about it. When you place colorful vegetables, fresh fruits, and wholesome grains on your plate,